Hey gang, checking in. I told you guys that I would kind of give you a quick little peek at everything that I'm doing in the backyard back here. I'm hoping that it will show up okay because the sun is starting to go down and it's starting to get a little dark back here. I've got a light directly overhead. That's the only reason why you can see me as well as you can. I'm going to preface this with it's still a mess. It's still half done. I told you guys I'm going to be working on this for a good little while. It's going to have to be done step by step by step by step. And this is just phase one, I guess, showing you guys phase one of what I'm doing thus far. Okay, so I got these handy dandy lights that I have Jimmy rigged up here. They are from IKEA. They were on sale. I absolutely love them. When I first started this, there was nothing back here. This awning up here was not here. So I had this put in. There was just this regular little concrete slab here, as you can see. That is left over from the previous owner. I've got to haul that little lounger thing off. But I have put in, you know, patio furniture. I've still got stuff that I've got to stuff cushions, and I'm going to rearrange everything. I don't think that I'm going to keep those two chairs right there where they are, and I don't think I'm going to keep, I might keep that lounge stool there, but I'm going to move this one to somewhere else so that I've got a little bit more of a seating area. It comes with its own fire table, and I've got flowers and herbs right there. And that stacking planter, I showed you guys some of that, I think, in another video. I've put up string lights. I've put in a little 13-foot pool, 13 by 30, so I can literally just walk over to it and swing my leg over and I'm in it. It's perfect for me just to get in and float around and swim around and just kind of, you know, cool off. And then there's a walkway that comes around here, and then I am working it over down the side here, and it's going to come in contact with the walkways that I had already done that you guys had started to see in one of the previous videos that I did. So that's extra rock. I've got all kinds of stuff put down already. What you guys see, and I'll do some zooming here. I have got hydrangea trees, if you can imagine that. They take three hibiscus, three hibiscus bushes, and they weave them together to make a tree. And from there, you can't really see it. I'll get a little closer to it. Okay, so here's what I've got down. I bought a bunch of hydrangeas. They were looking really pitiful. I'm thinking that I'm going to try to revive them. And I stuck them around the edge of the pool here. Then I have got lily of the valley. Yes, I know they're poisonous for people and animals, but thankfully Romeo has no interest in them at all. And he's the only one that comes back here out of the wild bunch. So, you know, I think we're going to be okay. Then to talk about the hibiscus. This hibiscus, it's got peach hibiscus flowers and it's got pink ones. And then there are, on another one, there's some yellow ones. Another hydrangea. I'm trying to salvage them, really, to be truthful. Another hibiscus. Now that I've got to come and water them, the sun has kind of beat up on them a little bit. This one's a yellow and a pink. Another hydrangea, another hibiscus, and this one I cannot remember exactly what it is, but it's a form of tree, and another lily of the valley, and then there's my stack planter. Over there along the fence line, I've got some canna lilies, and I know the canna lilies spread. They look a little pitiful too. Like I said, I didn't want to buy brand new ones, and let these ones die, because I mean all flowers deserve to be planted and to be allowed to flourish. This little part right here, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. There was a pool here previously, like a 15-foot pool where my pool is now, and there was like a whole little paver stone thing here. And then there was also a tree, the tree that turned over that took out part of my fence was here too. So there was all kind of uneven gaping hole. There was all kind of pavers dug in all kind of places. So I've thrown some mulch over it to try to flatten it out, and I'm going to try to flatten it out a little bit more and put some more mulch down. But I don't know what I want to put there. I guess I'll take some time and figure that out. It is a mess still. It's still very much a mess. But it's still very, very relaxing and chill. But here is my seating area. Like I said, I'm going to completely rearrange all of the furniture still. I'm not entirely content with the setup, but you know, I'll get it where I want it eventually. I have some other stuff. That I'm going to do back here to make it a little bit more, you know, homey and hospitable and comfortable. I've got, I'm gonna sit back down. I have got bamboo, rolled bamboo, that I'm gonna put around the pool so that it kind of covers up that ugly gray and the big logo and the tubing and all that stuff to make it a little bit more pleasing to the eye. I have like an actual shelf that you can attach to the side of the pool so that you can sit drinks and phone and whatever else there, so that, you know, you don't, if you need to do what you need to, whatever you need to do, that way everything is right there, so you don't have to climb out of the pool to do what you want to do and then climb back into the pool. So like I said, it's really rough out here. It's still very messy. It's going to take me some time, but I just figured I would share because I told you guys, you know, that I've been working on this for a while, and that even though it got away from me for a bit, I've been coming out here over the last couple of days, you know, 2-3 hours at a time, working on this, and I'm going to continue working on it for a little while tonight. I've got pavers to put down in the walkways, so that I can put stone down, just like so that everything matches. But then from there, where all my plants are, I'm going to go and lay down cardboard, and that's to kind of kill the weeds and stuff that haven't been dug up, and then throw down mulch on top of it so that it's all nice and pretty and uniform. And yeah, it's gonna probably be another 2 weeks, because next week I have a concert to go to out of town, and then that weekend is the music festival here that my family is coming down for. So I've got to take the time out for that, and then the following week I don't have anything. So what I'll be doing is I'll be coming out then, trying to do as much as I can, and we're gonna go from there. But when it is finally done, completely finished, and I've got everything all settled up, I'll show you guys the end result. But I just thought I'd share so that you guys kind of have an idea of where I'm heading with this. There are other things, like when I get rid of the lounger thing, I'm gonna put a little cafe table with some chairs over there. I'm gonna get a grill, and stuff like that, just to kind of make this like a nice little spot that I can come out in the evenings and maybe make me a burger, you know, or whatever, or just come out and sit, you know, kind of like I'm doing right now, which I shouldn't be doing right now, and just kind of, you know, pondering on life and listening to the wind and spending time with Rome's, where I'm not working and he's just sitting there watching me, you know. So yeah, that's what I got going on. Hope all is well with you guys. I will be scheduling a live for tomorrow night. I've got to do some shifting on my sleep schedule, so I'm staying up overnight tonight because I do work this weekend. And I will be ready and raring to go for that, because I'm going to spend tonight clipping stuff down so that, you know, we're not stuck watching asinine long videos. So, hope all is well with you guys. Thank you all who chimed in on the poll. I will have to do, it will be probably 2 weeks before not this week coming, but the same week following week, not this week, but the next week, that I go get my hair done. So whatever ultimately, whatever ends up winning out on the poll will probably be what I choose. I like all 3 colors. That's part of the reason why I was like, I don't know what to do. My hair is closest to the strawberry blonde, which I haven't had it that color in a long time. And it will actually, that actually used to be, my mother's hair was closest to the auburn that I've got now. And that's part of why I started darkening it, because I loved the color of her hair. I just loved it. And she, not long after I started darkening mine, she started lightening hers, so her hair was the strawberry, closer to the strawberry blonde. So for the longest time, I was mad at her because, you know, I was like, you know, I colored my hair because I love your hair color, and it just makes sense because, you know, I am your kid, you know, and, you know, it helps people, it makes us look even more like we belong together. And she said, well, I know that. She says, but I'm getting a little bit of gray hair. She says, and I've always loved your hair color. Maybe you should change it back. And I told her, I said, no, I like this better. So I just kept it for the longest time. But I do think, you know, with time, you should evolve. And I'm thinking that, you know, changing out my hair color fairly regularly is going to be part of that now. And if I end up ever going to the, I mean, right now strawberry blonde is winning, but if I ever eventually do the honey blonde, you got those of you guys that are going, let's do the beach hair, let's do the honey beach hair, the salty beach hair, eventually you guys can go hurrah, because eventually maybe they'll get around to doing that. But I don't really know exactly how truly blonde hair is going to look on me. I've never really had hair that light ever. I had maybe in middle school, I had like really light blonde hair, because you remember, this is going to tell y'all how old I am, if you remember Sun-In, where you'd spray Sun-In in your hair and then you go outside and do stuff. I did that in middle school. So when I graduated high school, I had like 6 or 7 inches of hair that was like really light blonde, and then the rest of it was strawberry blonde. So you can imagine how strange that kind of looked. But yeah, that's the last time that I've had hair even close to the honey blonde that I gave you guys as an example. But I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna try to get these papers down so that I can work a little bit tomorrow on laying my cardboard down and throwing some mulch out and all that other stuff, so that I can get a step closer to being done, because I know my family is going to want to come here and look at my place, because none of them have visited since I've moved here except for my dad and my brother. So there's that. But I also need to go through and do a good thorough cleaning on my house too, which I'll probably spend some of tonight doing, because I think one of my cousins is probably going to end up staying the night with me, because there's going to be a house load of people on the other side, where they're all like bunking together. There's like 8 of them. So I have a feeling my oldest cousin is going to want to hang with me instead of sleeping on a couch, you know, or sharing the bed with my aunt. So I got a load of things to do, a load of things. So that's what I've got. I hope, again, all is well with you guys. Take care of you. Tell the ones you love that you love them, and remember to hydrate, because you are basically just a houseplant with more complex emotions. You have a good night, guys. See y'all tomorrow.